Live on the Exeter Sports Network, it's Exeter Varsity Baseball and Softball. Brought to you by Birdie's Inn, serving the best and biggest variety of burgers and Burks. Scott's Wash and Lube in Exeter, offering monthly car wash memberships to keep your car spotless. And Spenny's Steaks and Shakes on Route 61 in Muhlenberg. Order online at SpennySteaks.com. Why pay for a car wash every time when you can wash every day for one low price? Scott's Car Wash on Perkiomen Avenue in Exeter has monthly membership packages that give you unlimited washes for one low price. Choose the Clean Monthly Club for just $30 a month, keeping your car spotless all month long. Or step up to the Protect Monthly Club for $40 and add a ceramic coating for the ultimate protection. Wash as often as you want, same low monthly rate. And while you're in, ask about Scott's full-service express oil changes. Everything your engine needs in one convenient stop. That's Scott's Car Wash in Exeter, 5700 Perkiomen Avenue. Call 610-582-8122 or visit scottsofpa.com.
.361, 400 on base percentage. Taking on Howells here on the mound. Looks at ball one. Franek skied one out to right field for the first out of the first inning. Looks at a curveball snapped in there, strike one. Howells was having some trouble trying to locate that early on and has been throwing it for strikes here as of late. Comes back to it again. Two straight with the off speed. It's 1-2. Franek, 1 for 4 against Conrad Weiser, ends up having to dust himself off. It's 2-2. Just put some music underneath, some organ or. That one beaten to the 6.5 hole, or the 5.5 hole, I should say. As Tony Gwynn would say. That was his favorite place to hit the baseball. The late, great Tony Gwynn.
One of the all-time greats. Are you kidding me?
Sure was.
Guy was amazing.
What's that one? They'll just have to eat it. It's an infield single. That'll bring up Warham. Warham also flew out to right field. Eagles were behind on some of those pitches very early on. Ended up just skying him out to right field. A little bit late on the fastballs. I mean, to Hal's credit, he's been mixing in the off-speed pitch pretty frequently. But now looking at 2 on, nobody out. Swing and a miss by Warham as he took a healthy hack at that one. Again, 2-1 in favor of the road team here. Daniel Boone swinging in from Birdsboro. Or as they say in deep Pennsylvania, Birdsboro.
Not all that deep.
And Warham doesn't even need to move out of the way as he is hit by a pitch. And that'll load up the bases here at the bottom of the third.
Took that very nonchalantly.
Didn't have to move. Didn't have to lean into it either. Also didn't move out of the way of it. Like I said, that happens with some of those off-speed pitches. You lose your grip on it, can't get over the top. And you just kind of take your lashings at the plate then. You're just like, all right, thank you for that 70-mile-an-hour pitch that hit me right on the elbow pad.
It's a Pete Rose play.
Why not? I'll take first. Base is chock full of Eagles right now, with Feathers coming up. Brenton Feathers, senior third baseman. Coming into today's contest, batting .294, a .390 on base percentage, 19 runs batted in, crossed the plate 8 times. Well, Howells has gone through 4 batters in the first, 5 in the second at a handful of fielders' choice. As it was actually, I believe, Goodhart who ended up driving in Feathers on his fielder's choice. They opted to come to home plate rather than take the first out at first. Didn't get either out in that case. Howells, inside corner, gets it. Howells just a sophomore. A .677 ERA this year in 6 appearances. Strike 2 to Feathers. Once again, going back off speed. 10.1 innings for the sophomore. 15 hits, 13 runs, 10 of them earned. Well, if that's the case, that's not a 6.77 ERA. Might want to redo your math there, Max Preps. That one launched into right center field. If it drops, it'll score a bunch, and it will. Takes one hop off the wall. He's gunning for second. He'll be in there standing up. Weller and Warham cross back-to-back on home plate, and Exeter has unloaded the bases with one swing of the bat as Feathers 3 RBI gives the Eagles the lead here at home. It's now 4-2. Feathers his second two-bagger of the day. And that'll bring up Hoyt. Hoyt grounded out to second his first time up. Hoyt showing bunt, almost in softball form, that he gets way up there in the batter's box. Lays it down in the grass. Throw to first is in time. With the trying to say that maybe the batter was outside of the running lane that he established. There's one away on the sack bunt. Up comes Goodhart. Goodhart again, responsible for the second out of the inning in the second, but also responsible for the first RBI for the Eagles. Feathers usually at third base anyway, now standing there as a runner. That one fouled up and back and almost.
That was close.
Almost.
And I had no idea.
That one back there almost hit that lady. Everyone's yelling, "Look out, look out, look out." Like it's not going to hit the fence. Landed right at her feet. Goodhart stares at a ball. It's 1-1. Looks in, takes a big sigh. That one fouled off. Stayed right in the batter's box. Goodhart staring at a 1-2 count. Howes would love to work his way out of this. A Friday afternoon game here in Exeter. That one laced out to center, but right at the center fielder. And that is all they need to get it up in the air. Second out, but a sac fly by Goodhart. Tacks on another. First 4 batters of the inning have now all crossed home plate. Now the bases are empty for Jacobs. Lonely place to be. I mean, if you're Howes, this is great for you. And now 5 runs across for the Eagles, 4 of them this inning. That one taken inside. Jacobs needing to bend out of the way of that. Sorry, actually looking back, I think I might be mistaken. It's Jacobs with the RBI last time around. Goodhart was responsible for... Well, no, I think I hit it right the first time. This is what happens when you have technical difficulties. We're all hands on deck, and all of a sudden I took my eyes off the scorecard, and not great things.
Like
Got it all figured out now.
Good.
That's what we get here for the first game of the season here in Exeter. If you're not used to hearing me and you're used to hearing Darren, well, he's taking the night games over in Muhlenberg as they get to work under the lights. Not so much here in Exeter. Day games only.
Yeah.
It's like being an Anvil Cleonis student back in the day. Didn't have any lights on the football field, so you were always playing home games on a Saturday morning.
Oh, that's YO.
Yeah, it's also YO. Beaten to short, throw to first in time. And there is out number 3, 6-3 on the putout, but not before 4 runs cross the plate here for Exeter. It's 5-2 at the end of 3. They'll get back in the field. Lopez leading off for the Blazers when we return right here on the Exeter Sports Network.
Well done.
Craving something seriously good? At Spenny's Steaks and Shakes, every bite is made with love. Start with pizza, sauce on top, cheese on bottom, baked to golden perfection. It's a whole Philly experience in every slice. If pizza's not your thing, there's cheesesteaks, hoagies, and Hershey's ice cream to top it all off. Family owned, Philadelphia proud. Open Tuesday through Saturday, 11 to 7. Order online at SpennySteaks.com or call 484-277-2933. Mention this ad and get a free fountain soda.
And we're back. Porter back out on the mound. Another right-hander here. So I believe Martin responsible for just 2 1/3. Now we can talk about Porter a little bit. Liam, another senior here for the Eagles. One of their better pitchers, by the way, usually out of the pen as well. Pitched to a 3.41 ERA his sophomore year, a 2.90 ERA last year, and so far through 4 appearances, he's gone 12 innings, allowing just 2 earned runs, 4 walks, 17 Ks, a 1.17 ERA, and 2 wins along the way. Also picked up a save, his 3rd of his career.
It's active.
He would be in line for the victory as a result here right now. No save for him today. Impossible. They took the lead. They took the lead while he's on the mound. So yeah.
Okay.
And he's back out here now. So bounces that one off the plate, ball 1.
So what do we have? 3-2, 4-5-2.
It's 5-2.
5-2.
Haven't figured out the scorebook, have we?
No.
All right. That's the next game problem. I'll just keep telling you what the score is. That went up and in, ball 2.
So, Ryan, it's great to be back here in Exeter. I mean, as I was here setting up, somebody drove by and yelled something, and I had to tell him, my name's not Richard.
It's not the guy across the street, is it?
It's not the guy across the street.
That went outside, ball 3.
That would be a lot worse.
I'm not going to go any further than that, but if you know your geography and you happen to know somebody that lives across the baseball field, I don't think he's friends with Jerry.
He's not.
Upstairs, ball 4. Lopez walks on 4 straight. That'll bring up Bannis. He had a bunt single his first time up as catcher needed to eat that one. Spanis did get the bunt single the first time around. Runner on first, nobody out. See if the same opportunity exists here. Feathers in at third. That one pumped over for strike 1. Feathers in on the grass, expecting something potentially coming his way. Porter inside. He struck out Roy looking on 3 pitches for his first batter in relief, and then 1 pitch needed for the 3rd out to Bell. Banis going upstairs, 2-1.
I do love an active chatting dugout.
Chatty they are over there. I don't think they could be accused of being anything else.
Strike
Josh
outside corner.
takes strike 2. Calling him Billy from the dugout. Can only assume that that's a nickname. That one low and inside, ball 3.
Yeah, looked pretty good to me, Ryan.
3-1. As you heard the dugout say, that was a ball. Banis hitting 211 in 9 contests coming in. 4 hits and 19 official at-bats. Laces that one past the second baseman into right field. They will slam on the brakes here at second, hit the cutoff man. 2 on, nobody out. Lopez to second. That'll bring up Jones. Jones, same situation he was in last time up. 2 runners on, nobody out. He tried bunting twice, failed on both attempts, and then grounded into a 6-4-3 double play.
Would love a similar thing to happen.
Same exact situation. That time he lays down the bunt. Hard hit. Feathers at third. He'll take the easy out at first. Hafer will
Good bunt.
pump at first there. Well, I think that that's kind of one of the lessons that you have to take away here from early on. It's just take what they're giving you. If you have an out at first, take the out at first. You know, worry about the lead runner later. Unfortunately, it kind of got him into a snafu. More than one occasion here this afternoon. Geisler struck out on 3 pitches his first time up. Gabe Geisler, senior outfielder. That one outside. Sorry, wind howling fast enough to bump our camera there.
We weren't on at the time.
We were not on at the time.
We were not on that one.
Well, good, then you missed it. Geisler hacks and misses. .273 hitter and 11 at-bats coming in. Ends up looking at strike 3. Another 3 pitches. Another chance to take a seat on the bench. Out number 2. That'll bring up Howells. Howells, dribbler back home. Fielded, throw to first, well in time. 1-3 on the putout. So for the Blazers, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 2 left on base. We go to the bottom of the 4th inning, still 5-2 Exeter when we return. Back at it here in the bottom half of the fourth inning. Pitching change for the Blazers as Yenser will hit the mound. He's already in the lineup here, so no harm, no foul, but now have another senior pitcher out there on the bump. This will be his fourth appearance. He has yet to allow a run. 3 1/3, 2 hits, 5 strikeouts, no walks. As Porter getting things started, looks at strike one. Yenser uncorks just outside. Porter walked on 5 pitches back in the second during his first at-bat. Takes a healthy swing and a miss. It's 1-2. Porter will take time here at the plate. Trying to get it done at the dish and on the mound as that one bounces. 2-2. Didn't get to do much of a pregame here, but Boone coming in 5-7. Exeter 8-3, including 4-2 here in the friendly confines. That one. Thought that actually might have hit him the way that the sound ended up carrying, but it was just ricocheted off the glove. Full count to Porter. Trying to work Yenser here as the first batter. That one low and outside. And, well, they're saying that the one was a foul ball. So I did hear that correctly. I thought, by the way that they were acting, there was nothing much going on there, but that's ball 4. Supporter takes a 7-pitch walk, and he now stands on first.
That's how to work it.
Well, especially against a brand new pitcher. Stretch him out a little bit, show the dugout what junk they're throwing out there today. Especially for Jake Hafer coming up here, batting from the left side. That's the whole point of a leadoff hitter. Sit there, take pitches, see what the pitcher's got, pickoff attempt late. Pinch runner over there for Porter as this one is skied into left. I'll drift under, make the play. As Lopez retires Hafer.
And we apologize for the netting. There's just nowhere good to put this camera.
Can't really help for that. Strike one to Franek.
Football superstar.
I was going to say, one of those multi-sport athletes that Exeter has to tout here. I didn't call any Exeter football games. I was Muhlenberg only. Which, I have to say, quite nice considering that they played 8 home games this year.
The makeup for the flood last year with the new field.
Oh, wasn't even the flood. It was the poor installation of their...
I said flub.
Oh, flub. I thought you said flood. I was like, no, that's Antietam.
No, that would have been metal shards.
Yeah, metal shards in the rubber, not great. Don't want to play on that. As that one bounces, that's a wild pitch. Won't be counted as such. Nothing coming out of it.
I believe that hit off of the umpire's shin.
Sure did. And if it went back to the backstop, might have had some movement there at first base. Once again, pinch runner out there. That one outside. 3 balls, 1 strike to Jake Franek. That one hit to third, to second for 1. 3-6 on the putout. So Franek will reach. On the fielder's choice. That'll bring up Weller. Weller 1 for 1 today, singled in the third, struck out looking in the first. And that pickoff attempt tossed into center field. They have it backed up. Looking at a ball there for Weller. Franek now standing on second. And apologies, I know I got that play wrong. Have my head down on my scorebook again.
You kids and your scorebooks.
I know, right? Such an old-timey thing. Ball 2. 2 away, first base open. Two 2-0 to Weller as Yenser looks in. He shadows starting to play a factor here as that one took a weird bounce at third to throw all the way across the diamond in time for out number 3. Weller is retired 5-3, and so are the Eagles. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left stranded on base for the Eagles. Still 5-2, top of the 5th when we come back here on the Exeter Sports Network.
So we're back on the Exeter Sports Network as Ryan takes a drink before we get to back to action here.
I was taking a glug, thank you, of water, in case anyone was asking. We're on school grounds here. I would never.
It would be unseemly.
I've never done that.
And I don't want you to think that I've seen parents at baseball and football games with flasks. I don't want you to think that.
I mean, I grew up playing tennis against Wyomissing kids. I know all about flasks and water bottles and
Vodka and water bottles. Is that what you're saying?
I can't name names at this point, but that most certainly happened growing up. Not from my parents. My parents are saints.
Teetotalers.
I'm just talking about who my parents would refer to as the Wyomissing-ites.
The wild Missing-ites.
That one laced into right field, foul. There's Kriebel digging himself a hole here. Struck out in the first. Honest to God, I have no idea how he reached in the third, but he did reach at least second base.
Here we are.
I think it might have been a walk. I don't know. I'll have to go back to the tape. Roll it later. Roll it later for me. That's Kriebel. Once again, a healthy hack and a miss.
So, Ryan, does it feel good to be back doing baseball?
Yeah, I was talking to you, and I was like, I should probably save it for on air. But yeah, baseball is really nice because it is a lot more, it's a lot slower paced. Let's put it that way. Every sport has its weird things, its intricacies of when you're calling it. Football is very structured, believe it or not. That it's, I call what's happening on the field, and then I turn it over to the color guy. And then I call what's happening on the field, and then you provide color. It's another one fouled back here by Kriebel. So it's like you kind of have that rhythm in football.
Yeah.
That it's, kind of that nonstop, like, play, play, play. Basketball, I mean, I could go for 3 minutes of, like, real game time without stopping, calling what's happening on the court. As Kriebel goes down looking for out number one. That'll bring up Jenser. Started here as the 3-hole hitter. It's now the relief pitcher. Yeah, basketball is just pure chaos. See, bends out of the way of ball one.
Even at the high school level, because you understand it with the pros, because they can literally throw it end to end with no issue.
Well, and you have like TV timeouts built in and stuff like that. You don't necessarily have that at the high school level at all.
I've been pushing for it.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Tom
Give us some TV timeouts.
Tom Legath will absolutely not bend. Intractable.
That one catches the plate, 2-1. Porter has been solid in relief. As he had to step in. He's only allowed one hit here in 2 innings on the bump. 3-1. Yeah, going back. Baseball, softball. I mean, this is strike 2.
That was great acting.
Hey, man, sometimes you gotta sell it.
Gotta sell it.
Gotta sell it.
There's a ball.
Gotta
No,
sell it.
wasn't. Come back.
Usually you don't want to leave the batter's box. In that case, take a step and then readjust those batting gloves. That one, line to third. Feathers. Across the diamond to Hafer.
Great throw.
2 away. 5-3 on the putout. In comes Roy. Roy, a feast or famine day here at the dish. Swings and misses. That one seemed to have a little taken off of it. He hit that 2-run homer in the first. Struck out looking on 3 pitches back in the third. It was Porter's first batter, as they were not about to have Martin, who relinquished that 2-run dinger in the first, face Roy for a second time. No balls, 2 strikes. That one popped way high. And I believe Hafer ended up getting it. I can't see it because the dugout's in the way, but I'm assuming that's Hafer. And they're walking off. P3 for the third out. 3 up, 3 down, no runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. We will go to the bottom of the 5th inning with Exeter still leading 5-2. And rather than going to a commercial, we have what they call in the biz as a live read. I think that's what they call it.
We're in the biz. There's
Something
no
like that.
question. We are in the biz.
Something like that. But for over 180 years, Birdie's Inn has been quenching the thirst and filling the bellies of Berks County. Named Best Bar Food in Berks by Berks County Living Magazine. Come taste those best burgers. In Berks, the Hell Smoke Kielbasa and wings every single night. Plus, you know what else they have every single night? Entertainment.
I know that because I wrote that.
You sure did. Monday, 5 to 8, you got Dancing on the Deck with DJ Jimmy 2K. For some reason, I'm going to accidentally call him Jimmy Toucan one of these days. It's way too similar.
Toucan Sam, I got it.
Tuesday, 6:30 to 9:30, you have open mic night. Friday, 7 to 10, you have Jake Hertz and Friends. Saturday, 7 to 10, Malin Hill. And Sunday, 5 to 8, Soundwave the band. As opposed to Soundwave the, I don't know, Soundwave?
Soundwave the Magician.
Don't forget the late night menu Friday and Saturday nights from 9 to 11. Birdie's Inn, 160 Old Friedensburg Road in Exeter Township. Have fun. Be kind.
My favorite place in Exeter. Connie and I
Oh, you
were
don't
just
say.
there to watch the Phillies game the other day, loaded up on hot dogs and onion rings. Dude, they brought out a pretzel. She wanted a pretzel. This thing was like this.
Since we're an audio medium with no
No camera pointed
no
at us.
camera pointed at Jerry, use your imagination as to how big this pretzel was.
It's the size of a book.
That one curving in, yes, sir. Well, he deserves a little smirk after that one. He got Morum to bend out of the way for a called strike. Comes right back to it. That one chopped to third. Picked up, fielded, and big stretch at first. Gets the out. It was a healthy stretch there at first by Bell.
Even from where I'm sitting, I could see his, what was it, right foot? This was right foot.
Sure was. Warren is retired 5-3. Seems to be one of the most popular putouts here today. That and an F9. That one stays high. Good read that time by Feathers. Tries to curl that one in again. Two strikes to Feathers, fouls off. I believe the upset, it was 2-2. Hoyt in the on-deck circle. That one lined right past the pitcher and up the gut for a base hit. Feathers, a 3-for-3 day so far. 2 two-baggers and a single right there. Good day out of him. He's also touched home plate twice. 2 of the 5 runs Exeter's put up. And in comes Hoyt. Hoyt, 0 for 1 today. Grounded out to second, back into second, and laid down a sacrifice bunt in the third.
Chase is having a good year.
Unmute yourself there.
Yeah.
We're professionals.
Yeah.
He's been responsible for the first out of the inning in the second and third. Wouldn't be the case here in the fifth. So there's already one away.
Broke the streak.
There you go. That one belt high.
We know his father, Josh, heck of a nice guy, the director of teaching and learning here in Exeter.
For the whole school district?
For the whole school district. Very important job.
Sure sounds like it. That one bounces up there. Runner off to second, and throw is in time.
Wow.
It was not a great pitch, but I'm not sure if Feathers got the best jump, as that'll be a CS, caught stealing on your scorecard. Now there's 2 away and the bases are clear. That one, yeah, that's one way to get a ball called, I guess. Hoyt ducking out of the way.
Little high.
That one also up high, and Hoyt is on base. So at the end of the day, probably didn't need to send the runner. Back to having a runner on first anyway, and that'll bring up Goodhart.
Hindsight's 20/20.
Goodhart 2 RBI. So it's strike 1 right down the middle. That one outside. Yunzer momentum carrying off the mound a little bit. Takes a walk around the bump. We're settling back in. Swing and a miss. Goodhart taking a rip that time, 1-2. So this is where I wish that they made PIAA do like live game changer from the dugout, so that way you could keep track of live stats. Throw to first in time. There's out number 3. Goodhart retired once again, 5-3. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left on base. We go to the top of the 6th. Score hasn't changed. Still 5-2 Exeter when we return here on the Exeter Sports Network.
Why pay for a car wash every time when you can wash every day for one low price? Scott's Car Wash on Perkiomen Avenue in Exeter has monthly membership packages that give you unlimited washes for one low price. Choose the Clean Monthly Club for just $30 a month, keeping your car spotless all month long. Or step up to the Protect Monthly Club for $40 and add a ceramic coating for the ultimate protection. Wash as often as you want, same low monthly rate. And while you're in, ask about Scott's full-service express oil changes. Everything your engine needs in one convenient stop. That's Scott's Car Wash in Exeter, 5700 Perkiomen Avenue. Call 610-582-8122 or visit scottsofpa.com. It's the Exeter Sports Network.
Let's do it. Back at it.
Back at it.
Porter still on the mound. An extended stretch for him in relief. 2 2/3 so far of no-run baseball. In comes Bell. Bell has flown out both times up. Once to left, once to center. Steps out of the way of one. About shoelaces high. He's got the pad on the front foot. He would have been fine.
He'd have been fine.
The 1-0. Well, another one up in the air. This one staying in the infield. Jacobs giving chase. Stares into the abyss and makes the catch. There's one away.
Into the abyss.
I mean, it's just space above us. Well, and below us, I guess, technically. P4 on the putout. Everything's relative, Jerry.
I know. It's perspective.
If you bore a hole down through the center of the earth here,
You
come out
eventually
the
hit
other side,
chocolate.
you'd still hit space. It's everywhere and nowhere, Jerry. That one catches the edge. Lopez, left fielder. Singled in the second to lead off the inning, then got stranded on third. Then he walked on 4 pitches and got stranded on third in the fourth. Check swing. He won't get stranded anywhere this time. 3 pitches, and there's out number 2. Not sure if that was swinging or looking, but it all counts the same. It's just whether it's a frontwards or a backwards K in my scorebook, really.
He didn't look terribly energetic. Not saying anything about the kid, I'm just saying.
Banis up. 2 singles to his credit. So I counted his bunt the last time that was eaten by the catcher. It was actually a pretty decent bunt out in the middle of the plate. Died in the grass there, and just nowhere to go with it. He'll be swinging the bat this time once again. Dribbler over to Jacobs. Jacobs to Hafer.
That's it.
And look at that. 3 up, 3 down. Porter barely needing to sweat out there on the mound this time. No runs, no hits, no errors, and not a soul left on base. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Still 5-2 Exeter when we return.
Craving something seriously good? At Spenny's Steaks and Shakes, every bite is made with love. Start with pizza. Sauce on top, cheese on bottom, baked to golden perfection. It's a whole Philly experience in every slice. If pizza's not your thing, there's cheesesteaks, hoagies, and Hershey's ice cream to top it all off. Family owned, Philadelphia proud. Open Tuesday through Saturday, 11 to 7. Order online at SpennySteaks.com or call 484-277-2933. Mention this ad and get a free fountain soda.
Another Howells out on the mound now as Owens started the contest, and now sophomore Aiden will hit the bump.
Got to be a brother. Maybe a cousin.
Made me have to change my whole scorecard here. I had to put an O in front of Owens' name and an A in front of Aiden's.
It's really difficult to do.
Got to separate them. 2 different people.
Using that fancy pencil you use.
It's not even my fancy pencil.
Oh, it's not.
No, I'm using pen. I'm being really, really daring for my first my first scorebook of the year. This is being really bold. Strike to Jacobs. Jacobs 0 for 2 today. Fielder's choice in the second. Grounded out to short in the third to end the inning. That one spiked in front of home plate. It's 1-1. Well, soon enough, you may have another voice here on the interwebs, too, to listen to.
I believe that's on Monday.
Is that going to be on Monday?
I believe so.
That one ripped to third, bobbled a bit. Throw is a little wild, but I think he kept his foot on the bag.
He got him.
Did get him.
Coach Freeze appealing.
I was going to say, usually pause it just so I can hear the scuttlebutt out there on the field. You can hear it really well from right here behind home plate.
Man.
Like being in the dugout. But, yeah, I was talking about the stretch. And some parents up here being noisy said that he left the bag reaching for it, and not the case. Jacobs retired 5-3. The appeal to first on that, it was like, nope. I don't need help. Yeah, I don't need help. It's right on the bag. And honestly, from what I could see over there, he stayed on the bag to complete the catch. It was just a heck of a stretch. Bell is a lanky kid over there at first. Needed, I don't know how tall he is in your roster sheet here, but needed every inch. 3-0 to Porter. Porter has already walked twice. Hasn't made it past first base, though. Stranded there in the second and taken out 3-6 on a fielder's choice in the fourth. And he looks at ball 4. So Porter still without an official AB here this afternoon.
How about it?
Gets to pump up that on-base percentage, though. That's for sure.
Courtesy runner.
Do you have the courtesy runner for the DH?
Number 27.
Ethan Ramos out there. Ramos not a tremendous lead. Not in the grass. So that one's bounced in front of home plate. And he will take second on the wild pitch. Hafer with first base open. Might change the equation here with one away. We'll see if he gets anything to hit here with first base wide open. Not on that pitch. 2-0. And you can hear the chatter from the Exeter dugout.
Yeah, that's not going to work.
Anyway, going back to what I was saying, you'll have Justin Choate on the airwaves on Monday. Next door neighbor, member of council in West Reading, an all-around good guy.
Boy, I didn't realize Justin was also on council.
Justin is also on council. He was just elected in November with me.
Keeping it in the family.
But he is the former public address announcer for both the Reading Phillies and the Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs. Hafer looks at strike one. He doesn't agree with it.
Yeah, Justin's got a good voice, and
sure does.
He's going to be a great asset.
And a love of the game.
Yes. He watches baseball all the time.
He watches it way more than I do, for sure. Strike two to Hafer. Just bending in that curveball multiple times here.
Hafer disagreed.
He disagreed both times.
Yep.
But Justin recently gave up the public address announcing gig up in Lehigh Valley, as you can imagine. Living in Berks here and needing to commute up to Allentown, about an hour and 15 minutes one way up there.
For $1.37 after taxes.
I'm sure that he got paid well enough to make it worth it, but his oldest kid is my oldest daughter's age. And Hafer swings and misses. And he's down on strikes for out number 2. That'll bring up Franek. Franek 1 for 3. Singled and scored back in the third, leading off the inning.
What you were saying before about being able to hear the dugouts.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they can hear us, too.
Sure can.
How many times?
That one, line drive out to center. Take a couple steps in.
Nice.
L8 on the first pitch there by Franek. ends the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and one left stranded for the Eagles. At the end of 6, we've had 3 straight scoreless halves of innings from both sides. Remains 5-2 when we return on the Exeter Sports Network.
A lot of people say when you're going somewhere, you don't want to look back. But I beg to differ. For her to see her father celebrate his graduation, that's the best feeling in the world. I can't lie and say it was easy. But sometimes you just have to stop everything and take it in. I looked at everything in a different light. I realized it started with me going back and getting my high school diploma.
The Exeter Sports Network.
Up come the Blazers, who have been retired in order the past 2 innings here by Porter. Porter continuing to lower that ERA as Jones looks at ball 1. Jones, again, an interesting contest here. He had a sac bunt in the 4th. Tried laying down a couple of bunts in the 2nd, but instead grounded into a 6-4-3 double play to put 2 outs on the board. Swing and a miss here by Jones. It's 1-2. Keeps that elbow up, bat head back. That one. Hear the grunt from Porter as he released that one. Had a little extra sauce on it. It's outside for ball 2. 2-2. Foul back to the fence here, right in front of us.
So I was saying before, they can hear us too. I can't tell you how many times sitting right here, we've had umpires turn around and look at us like, are you kidding me? Because we question a call.
Swing and a miss as Jones fans at strike 3. Jones was sitting fastball and then just dove out at that off-speed pitch. Nice job by Porter mixing up speeds. It's a Geisler 0 for 2. Sorry, it won't be Geisler, as they'll have a pinch hitter here. It'll be Marty Packer.
Inside.
Geisler was ineffective in his 2 plate appearances. 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts. You do the math.
Painting that crap.
Packer looks at a strike. And a ball.
Do we have 3 and 1?
That's what I got. All behind in the count. Get it over fastball that time. Strike 2. Something tells me he won't try to put one over like that again. 3-2. Ends up cranking that one wide. It'll be ball 4. And Packer works a 6-pitch walk as a result. That will turn the lineup over to Howells. Howells 0 for 3 today. The second walk allowed here for Porter. His first since the 4th inning. That one down low, ball 1. Exeter not looking too terribly worried. Is that one beaten to second? Toss the first for 1 to second. Or sorry, toss to second for 1. Toss to first, gets past Hayford to the fence. It'll be a fielder's choice here for Howells. As he sits on first, but Packer is retired off the base paths for 6 on the putout. That'll bring in Kriebel. Big lefty. Reached base in the 3rd, got stranded on 2nd after Porter came in and slammed the door shut after the early rally. That one a little bit late, fouls it off into the bullpen.
Is that the word you were searching for?
It was. It took me a little bit to get there. I was going to say dugout. I'm like, no, that's not right. That one skied high into shallow center.
Almost some confusion.
Almost some confusion. But no confusion on out number 3. Kriebel's retired, and so are the Blazers. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody. One left stranded on the fielder's choice.
End of game.
An end of game. How about that? 5-2. Exeter with the victory here this afternoon. Porter will be the interested party here as he goes 4 2/3 in relief. As Martin ran into some struggles there in the 3rd inning, allowed 2 runners on, and with Roy up at the dish, they decided to make the change to Porter, and Porter picks up the win as a result. You want me to go through, tally as much of this up as I can, and then
Let's go, and we'll come back and wrap up.
We'll do that.
Okay.
All right. We'll be back. 5-2 your final as Exeter puts up 4 in the 3rd. They load the bases and immediately clear them, and that gives them the 5-2 victory over the Blazers here this afternoon. We'll be right back on the Exeter Sports Network.
'You're watching the Exeter Sports Network on Jerry Galliff Media.
5-2 your final score as Daniel Boone comes in and promptly loses. They're 5-8 now. Exeter improving to 9-3 through their first 12 games here. 5-2 still in conference play. 5-2 here at home and now winners of 3 straight contests, as they have a morning game tomorrow
And
an 11 a.m. game. How about that?
who's going to be covering that?
Oh, it's going to be me again, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, it's going to be you. You and me again, buddy.
You and me. Look at that. But third straight victory here. They beat Twin Valley at Twin Valley on the 13th, 16-6, 14-9 against Weiser just 2 days ago on Wednesday. And then here on Friday, a lot less offense this time around, but they stitched together more than enough to take care of the Blazers as, again, the Blazers were punched out. 2 straight strikeouts in the first, and then an error on the pitcher led to a 2-run homer by Roy that gave Boone the early advantage. Exeter would need to strike, but it wouldn't come until the second inning as Feathers led off with a double, and then Goodhart on a fielder's choice ended up getting him home as Feathers moved to third on the ground out to second by Hoyt, and then came home on the fielder's choice from Goodhart. And then it was all about that third inning as, just to recap, Frantic single, Weller single, Warham hit by pitch, loads the bases, and then Feathers steps to the plate. A three RBI double by Feathers promptly unloaded the bases. He was moved over to third on a sac bunt by Hoyt, and then Goodhart, a sac fly, gave Exeter their 5th and final run. And Porter, again, talked about him during the broadcast. 4 2/3. He'll pick up the win here in relief. Heck of an outing by him as, again, Martin kind of getting into a bit of a jam. And thankfully they were able to work him right on out of it soon after in the third. But again, 4 2/3 for Porter. Excellent job by him. No runs. Couple of walks, couple of strikeouts. Pretty decent outing out of him. I would imagine he's unavailable tomorrow now as a result. But not too shabby here.
Good job
from
by
Exeter.
Coach Justin Freeze, too. I thought he moved people around very well. Like to me, after that shaky first inning, getting him in there, getting Liam in there.
Well, you never like having to pull a pitcher in the third inning. No. But 1 out, 2 runners on. The kid that just hit a 2-run blast over the left field fence. I mean, that is not an easy feat. It cleared the wall.
It's got to be 325.
It's at least 325. It's at least 307. Let's put it that way. To dead left center field, or dead left field, I should say. They don't have markers anywhere else on the fences except for the corners. But use your imagination. But yeah, not always an easy task there. Asking your starter, like, hey, know that you've only given up, a little bit so far, but we're going to pull you here in the third. Ended up being the right move. Exeter coming away with a win as a result here. But they'll get right back to it tomorrow. Again, 11 a.m. broadcast. We'll be out here bright-eyed and bushy-tailed.
We will be bright-eyed. I will not.
You will not be bushy-tailed?
I will not commit to a bushy tail.
All right. Pottstown's coming to town. They'll play the Trojans. We'll be on the air and hopefully have all of this technical stuff worked out. I think that we will.
We'll have it worked out.
We'll have it worked out. I think between the two of us, we finally figured it out by the is it the second inning? Third inning? Third inning. We got to figure it out.
Something like that.
Tomorrow, we'll have a full broadcast for you, all 7 innings.
In fact, we'll just turn the cameras on way before to make up for what we missed.
I wish that we could just leave them here. That would be great.
Yeah,
just leave the setup.
There are thieves.
Yeah, well, we're outdoors and there's no fencing, and we got to wrap up. Speaking of wrapping up, we'll do just that. 5-2 again, your final here as Exeter winning at home, 3rd straight win. They'll look to make it 4 tomorrow. We'll have that right here for you on the Exeter Sports Network. Again, 11 o'clock opening pitch. And they'll be taking on the Pottstown Trojans in a
opening pitch?
First pitch.
Thank you.
There you go. They'll be taking on the Trojans in a non-league matchup. Those pesky Montgomery County kids coming all the way out to Exeter, all the way down 422.
It's a rough ride.
Got to drive past Daniel Boone to get here.
It's a rough ride.
But, looking forward to bringing it to you. 2 games right back-to-back opening up this season here for us, kind of mid-season-ish. But we'll have more on the docket for you, and then even more now that Justin's in town and ready to go. I unfortunately have Monday and Wednesday commitments due to my daughter's softball practice. And who knew that high school baseball and softball would now just be Monday, Wednesdays? And with the exception of a weird Friday date and a Saturday date, well, that's when you can get me. Otherwise, you'll likely end up having Justin, except for those crossover games. Late night, you'll have Darren. Right. But, second job or third job or whatever you want to call this for me.
Probably third.
Probably third. Get it all figured out. According to my taxes, it's my third job.
Is it?
According to my taxes.
You make more as a councilman?
I make $2,000 a year as a borough council member, as council president.
It's flat?
Flat, $2,000.
Wow.
Make 2,000. Regular council members make 1,500. The mayor and I make 2,000.
Losers.
Listen, if they want to be president, they can gladly just vote me out and take the extra $500 from me. They can have it if they want.
And the headaches.
And the headaches. Speaking of headaches, we'll have more of that tomorrow for you. Looking forward to bringing it to you. 11 o'clock, first pitch, and we'll be here, me and Jerry. So hope you enjoy. Hope you enjoyed today's broadcast, at least whatever you could catch of it. And we'll see you tomorrow. See you then.
Thank you for joining us for Exeter Varsity Baseball and Softball on the Exeter Sports Network. Brought to you by Birdie's Inn at 5 Points in Exeter, Scott's Wash and Lube at 5700 Perkiomen Ave in Exeter, and Spenny's Steaks and Shakes on Route 61 in Muhlenberg. Join us all season long for Exeter action on the Exeter Sports Network. This has been a presentation of Jerry Gelliff Media. Good night.